Your soul urge number is calculated by using the vowels in your full name, and it represents who you used to be in a past life. And so it's gonna have a very strong impression on who you are, on your identity, on your emotions, on your conscious mind. And in some cases, your soul urge number can even overpower your life path number. And so when your soul number is very different from your life path number, it's going to be the biggest barrier or obstacle. And when it comes to becoming the person that you're always meant to be, because your life path number is who you're supposed to be. But your soul urge number is the glory days. It's what you used to be in the past life. It's what your soul remembers. It affects your emotions very deeply. And it's what you naturally are. It's what you naturally want to do right now. And so if you're not careful, your soul urge number can hold you back from becoming the person that you're meant to be this lifetime. And so it's very important to know what it is so that you can understand how this can help you on your life's path. If you have a soul urge one, you have the soul of a king or a queen. Because in a previous lifetime you were somebody that had a significant level of influence or status. And this is because number one is ruled by the sun, and the sun represents visibility, leadership, authority, status, kingship. Because the sun is the king of the solar system. It also signifies creativity. And so soul urge ones, they're gonna come into this world like feeling like they are the shit. They're gonna have a strong will. They're gonna hate being told no. Because in a previous lifetime, they weren't told no. They're not used to being that. They're used to being in a position of authority. And so soul urge ones tend to be high maintenance. They're very confident. These people have a strong will. They have strong desires. They need everything to go their way. They have my way, the highway type of personalities. These are your ones that act more like ones than life path ones. I'm a life path one. I'm learning how to be a one. But soul urge ones, they've already lived that lifestyle. That's already who they are. They already are that person. And so y'all are gonna be people that don't want to be average. You don't want to be like everybody else. You want to be different. You want to stand out. You want to be independent. You want to shine. Y'all don't like to follow rules or directions. You guys like to be creative. You guys like to just figure everything out on your own. Soul urge ones like to do everything by themselves, and they have a very individualistic type of personality. And so you're gonna want to be in charge. You're gonna want to be your own boss. You're gonna want to make your own decisions. You're gonna be spontaneous. You're gonna want to take risks in life. Like y'all don't hesitate to take risks in life. And so soul urge ones, these people, I would say they have a stronger desire to be successful than a life path one. But a life path one is just meant to be successful in this lifetime. They're being naturally carried forward into success. But soul urge ones, they actually want that shit. Because that's the only thing that's gonna fulfill them. That's what motivates you. Your soul urge number is that's the thing that gives you the most fulfillment. That's like your deepest desire. Because that's a reflection of who you are internally. Your soul urge number is the inner you. That's the real you. And so soul urge ones, they have the strongest will out of all the numbers. And they have stronger wills than life path ones. They need things to go their way. That's how soul urge ones operate. These people are extremely charismatic. They believe in themselves. They have a very contagious personality, and they tend to stand out in their family. They tend to stand out in school. They stand out at work. They stand out in society. And these are going to be people that are very self-driven and very self-motivated. And so if you're a soul urge one, you're going to want to be at the top of society. You're not going to want to be regular. You're not going to want to work a 9 to 5. Y'all hate being told what to do. You guys like to pave your own path in life. And so that's going to be the only thing that makes you happy. Because soul urge ones have a lot of energy. And this is about straight up action. Their strongest desire is to just carry out their will. They want to be able to just express their will. One is the number of self-expression. Three is the number of creative self-expression. But one is the number of expressing yourself. And one is the number of creativity with purpose. This is purposeful creativity. This is using your creativity to rule the world. And so you're going to be somebody that needs to pursue status. You're going to want to be seen. You're going to want visibility. That's what's going to make you happy in life. Being well known, having power, and having influence. And so pursue that. Because even if your life path number is something else, The only thing that's going to make you happy is doing what your soul urge is telling you what to do. And so that's where your strongest desires are going to be at. And that's what's going to be your biggest motivating factor in life. And so study the number one, look at all the qualities of the number one, and create a life that is able to fulfill that innate need that you have. Because that is who you are at a soul level. To learn more about my numerology teachings, you can just book a one-on-one session with me, or you can read my book, Supreme Mathematics, and link to both of those is in my profile bio. And for those of you who cannot see the link, you can just DM me. But have a great rest of your day.